From a young age, I have been deeply interested in the energy hidden behind life and its relationship with the real world. Many phenomena in physics, such as wave function collapse and the double-slit experiment, not only challenge my traditional understanding of reality, but also inspire me to think more deeply about the essence of life. Over time, I have gradually formed a theory about consciousness, life energy, and physical reality. In this paper, I will explore several core questions. Can consciousness influence the creation of reality? What role does life energy play in aging? And how are these concepts related to entropy and wave function collapse in physics? The concept of wave function collapse in quantum mechanics refers to the idea that a quantum system exists in a superposition state until it is observed, at which point the system randomly collapses to a definite state. This phenomenon sparked significant debate and contemplation in early 20th century physics, with many scientists and philosophers attempting to understand the connection between observation and reality. One of the most famous experiments is the double-slit experiment. When light passes through the slits without observation, it behaves as a wave and produces interference patterns. However, when observed, the photons behave as particles propagating in straight lines. This phenomenon raises a profound question for me. Why does human observation influence the behavior of matter? Many scientists have proposed different theories regarding whether consciousness influences wave function collapse. Eugene Wigner, a foundational figure in quantum mechanics and a Nobel laureate, suggested that the observer's consciousness plays a crucial role in quantum processes. Wigner stated in the 1960s, "We must acknowledge that consciousness plays an important role in physical phenomena. It is the observer's consciousness that causes wave function collapse." Similarly, John von Neumann, another key figure in quantum mechanics, mentioned in his work Mathematical Foundations of Quantum Mechanics that consciousness is a necessary condition for a quantum system to transition from a superposition to a reality state. He argued that consciousness is the final step in the observation process. Only with conscious observation does the state of a quantum system become definite. The views of these scientists have greatly inspired me. Consciousness is not merely an observer of reality, but also a shaper of it. Through observation, we not only see reality, but also unconsciously determine the formation of a certain reality. In my view, the physical explanations of observation overlook an important factor: the combined effect of human consciousness and life energy. I gradually believe that it is human consciousness, in conjunction with life energy, that influences the wave function collapse process. Returning to the double-slit experiment, why do photons behave as particles when observed? This can be understood as the influence of the human belief system. We believe that light travels in straight lines. When we observe the path of light, our consciousness, through the power of belief and the investment of life energy, causes the photons to exhibit the particle form that aligns with our cognition. In this process, life energy can be seen as a kind of fuel, supporting consciousness in selecting a certain reality state. In other words, wave function collapse is not merely a passive natural phenomenon, but is driven by the combined forces of the observer's consciousness and life energy. Consciousness guides the selection, while life energy provides the power for that choice, ultimately facilitating the collapse of the quantum system into a specific state, which is the manifestation of reality. This viewpoint distinguishes itself from materialism, which posits that matter exists independently and that consciousness cannot affect its state. However, in my understanding, consciousness and life energy are not external observers, but co-creators of reality. When we observe the world, our beliefs and life energy together influence how reality is formed, allowing the wave function to collapse into a definite state. Entropy in physics is a parameter used to measure the degree of disorder in a system. According to the second law of thermodynamics, the total entropy of an isolated system always increases, meaning that natural processes tend toward greater disorder. However, in this increasingly disordered universe, the existence of life appears to be a reverse process. Life not only creates order, but also maintains it, at least for a time. This phenomenon led me to ponder whether there exists a force that counteracts entropy. I hypothesized that this counteracting force is life energy. This life energy is not merely physical energy, but a deeper essence that plays a vital role in maintaining life order and resisting entropy increase. If we consider life energy to be a force opposing entropy, then the essence of aging may be understood as the consumption of life energy. Traditionally, aging is viewed as a result of the passage of time, but I believe that time itself is not the primary cause of aging. Time is merely a dimension of observation, and what truly leads to aging is the depletion of life energy. From a biological perspective, as individuals age, their life energy gradually diminishes and entropy begins to dominate, leading the body to become increasingly disordered, manifesting as aging and functional decline. Beyond physiological activity, I believe that mental activities such as prayer, dedication, and giving also consume this life energy. Similar to how physical activities consume energy, human mental activities, especially those involving dedication to others and prayer, also deplete life energy. Dedication is a form of giving that can be material or emotional/spiritual. When we give to others, our attention, emotions, and minds are in a state of heightened concentration and investment. This state not only consumes mental energy, but also affects the balance of life energy, leading us to feel fatigued and aged. Prayer is similarly a way of consuming energy. During prayer, individuals often invest significant mental effort, focusing on a specific goal or ideal, hoping to effectuate change through this focus. Although this process may bring inner peace, it indeed consumes life energy, especially when the prayer involves strong emotional fluctuations. The energy consumption involved in these inner activities does not imply that they are negative. Rather, they remind us to maintain balance in our lives and manage our life energy reasonably to delay physical and mental aging. If wave function collapse is influenced not just by physical interference but also by consciousness, this implies that consciousness has the capacity to shape reality. Coupled with the concept of life energy, I propose a new hypothesis. The creation of reality is not solely led by consciousness, but is a joint action of both consciousness and life energy. This theory can be elucidated as follows. When we observe the world, our consciousness selects a possible reality, while our life energy serves as fuel, providing energetic support for the creation of that reality. This combination not only explains wave function collapse in quantum phenomena, but also further derives how we influence our health, life processes, and even external reality through our inner beliefs and actions. Returning to the double-slit experiment, I see this experiment as a prime example of the collaborative effect of consciousness and life energy. When unobserved, light behaves as a wave, presenting multiple possibilities. However, when observation occurs, the photons are guided by consciousness into a definite particle state. Observation is not merely a physical interference, but also an act of consciousness participating in the creation process of reality. This also explains why photons behave differently under varying experimental conditions. When human consciousness focuses on a specific outcome, life energy supports the realization of that result, which is why photons behave as particles. Through this exploration, I propose a hypothesis about the joint action of consciousness and life energy in shaping reality. Wave function collapse is not merely a result of physical observation, but is achieved through the interplay of conscious choice and life energy support. Additionally, aging is not just a result of time passing, but a manifestation of the gradual depletion of life energy. By understanding the operational mechanisms of this energy, we can further recognize the essence of life and potentially discover ways to delay aging. Future research can continue to explore the complex relationships between consciousness, life energy, and reality. Whether from the perspective of quantum physics or biology, these questions reveal a promising field of study. Human consciousness is not just an observer of reality, it is also a creator of reality. In this paper, I began with the wave function collapse in quantum physics to discuss the impact of consciousness on reality. Additionally, I introduced the concept of life energy, suggesting that life energy counters entropy and is a key force in maintaining life order. Aging is seen as the result of life energy's gradual depletion rather than merely the passage of time. Furthermore, I particularly explored how dedication and prayer influence individual aging through life energy consumption. Through these discussions, I conclude that reality is not solely composed of matter and physical laws. It is also profoundly influenced by consciousness and life energy. Each of us shapes our reality through our consciousness, beliefs, dedications, and mental activities to varying degrees. This shaping of reality manifests not only in the quantum-level microphenomena, but also affects our daily lives, health, aging, and environmental realities. While my views may seem to share similarities with idealism, they're fundamentally different. The core assumption of idealism is that individual consciousness can dominate and create reality, placing personal awareness in an absolute and supreme position while completely overlooking the existence and role of life energy. In the idealist framework, reality is created solely by individual consciousness, with the material world being merely a product of that consciousness. However, I do not agree with this extreme personal perspective of idealism. Firstly, I do not believe that consciousness alone can create reality. Life energy plays a crucial role in this process. When consciousness guides the formation of reality, it relies on life energy as its fuel. Without the involvement of this energy, consciousness cannot directly influence reality. Secondly, idealism emphasizes the supreme power of the individual, whereas I view reality as a collective creation involving all energy-bearing lives. In other words, the presentation of the world results from the interweaving of countless consciousnesses and life energies, with no individual capable of independently dominating reality, like a deity. This process of collective creation highlights the importance of life energy as a whole. Every living being contributes its consciousness and energy to the formation of reality. Therefore, there is no deity-like individual who can solely create or control reality. Reality is the result of the joint actions of countless individual consciousnesses and life energies, serving as a rebuttal to idealism and forming the core position of my view on consciousness plus life energy.